59 minutes, we will be looking into the lives of an upcoming band, the Boomers. We'll be taking a look into their lives, their hardships, successes, and their brotherhood. First, we'll be talking with the boys individually, and then later we'll talk to them as a group. First, I'll be talking to Jen. Welcome, Jen.
Hi, thanks for having me today.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, I guess.
All right, we're gonna ask you some questions just about your life. So we're gonna start with, where did your passion for music start?
Well, my passion for music really started with my brothers. See, we used to sing in church in the back row, and then one day, something just came upon me, and it just told me to stand up and spread my voice as much as I could. And then, well, the pastor, he came back to us and pulled me and my two brothers up to the front. And that's when it started, right then and there. We just sang every Sunday in church, every morning. But I wasn't really feeling that kind of music, so me and my brother started practicing at home, and that's really when everything fell into place. We started putting our songs up on Spotify, and we didn't have the nicest equipment, so it sounded okay.
Now we're going to be introducing Ben. So, Ben, where did your love for music come from?
Well, it all started when me and my brothers decided to go to the Nickel, and they had karaoke nights there, and so we got up on stage and said, you know what, we'll just do it. And we started singing some songs, and everybody was clapping and dancing, you know, and it was a really good time.
What kind of music do you like to listen to?
Oh, country mostly.
You like to sing country too?
Yep, that's one of my favorite is.
Yeah. So what's in your mouth there?
Oh, you know, this is just a sucker stick. I've been chewing on this since I was about 8, you know. My daddy says he always tries to get it out of my mouth when I was younger, but I always bite his finger, so couldn't really get it.
All right. Thank you for talking with me.
No problem.
Now we will be interviewing Gwen. Welcome, Gwen.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about you and your band with your brothers today.
Yeah.
Okay. So first we're going to start, how did you acquire such a different sense of style than your brothers? Because they both are very different than you.
You know, it actually happened when my mother left, and I've just been having this sense of urge to wait for her death. And so that's where we got the inspiration from, really.
So what do you mean by, like, her death? Like, why does that...
Well, she left us for basically dead. So now I'm waiting for her final hour.
Is that why you wear black? Like
Yes.
all black
Yes,
dress
like
now?
her soul.
Okay. All right. So next, we're going to talk about these rumors that have been going around about you having an addiction.
You know, I wouldn't really call it an addiction. These things, it's like a hobby. You know? If you just give me a second. It's you can't get away from them. They're so good. But it's like
What are they?
Smarties.
Smarties?
Yeah.
So what about them do you just really like?
The flavor is just,
A lot of people say Smarties taste like chalk.
you don't get to taste them after a while.
So it's just the ability and
It's just the urge to
The
just
urge.
really have. It's like crack, but it's better.
oh, okay.
59 minutes. We'll be back after these few messages.
I'm Skip Young, and I want to see you in IKEA.
Now we'll be talking to the boys as a group. Ben, Jen, and Gwen, or the Boomers. So, why don't you guys tell me about your childhood and how you guys grew up and how you guys found passion for music?
Well, since you turned out the worst from it, why don't you explain it?
You should kind of explain
All right, Jen. So, really, it started. We had a rough childhood, and it was a tough start. We started getting on a roll really when we first started joining the church choir group. Yeah, and
It was my idea, actually.
yeah, it was your idea. And so we started getting on a roll, and once we found out my amazing voice, because I'm good, but it's fine. But
It really took all three of us
Yeah.
to get the ball rolling on the project. We each bring something to the
all-
band that makes it great.
Come
Yeah.
together.
And we finally got noticed by a manager, and she decided to sign us. Yeah, and so we took the opportunity, and we said, heck yeah.
Where did she find you guys?
Oh, SoundCloud.
Yeah.
SoundCloud. Yep,
Oh,
SoundCloud.
yeah.
Alright.
SoundCloud.
So I know that you guys' mom left when you guys were young.
Yeah.
So how has that affected you guys? Pushed you guys to do better, or how has that affected you?
I'm just waiting for her death, really.
About you.
I mean, yeah, she left us. I don't need her. I'm about to make billions this year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about her. Honestly, like, don't really care. Like, she left us, so.
I think it affected Glenn the most when he picked up
What do you
a
mean?
little bit of like a daily thing that he's got going on.
It's not daily.
What do you mean a daily thing?
Well, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. I mean, this thing
It's
it's
not-
a damn near an addiction.
It's not an addiction.
I mean, like, I don't know, Gwen. I think you should see somebody about it. That's why we had to cancel our last show. He was out in the back and he just didn't stop eating Smarties.
Nope.
And then
I was gone for 5 minutes.
you're not stage material to get
I don't want
that
to hear it.
back.
We're done.
And
We're
all
done.
the money.
But anyways, a lot of our revenues come from SoundCloud, so we won't miss out from not being able to format one show. But,
Okay. Okay. So where do you guys think you're going as a group, like as a band?
we're going #1, baby. All the
Number
way.
All the
Top
way.
of the charts.
So top.
Top of the chart.
Absolutely right.
Where are you guys at right now?
We're the top
Mid.
100.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm midway there.
Number 100, top 100, still top 100. I mean, we got a lot of views and listens on SoundCloud.
We got a new album coming out. Yeah.
Yeah?
Actually,
What's it
Joe,
called?
That's a secret.
The Bloody Death. Yeah.
So what is the Bloody Death album based off of? Where did the idea come from?
Well, I think Jen really came with the idea. Yeah.
Well, you see, now we're all brothers here, right? So we got kind of some telekinesis. And this one night I woke up 1 a.m. I just had a horrible dream. So of course, naturally went downstairs to get some cookies and milk. Well, I saw these two sitting on the couch and I asked them what happened. The same thing. We had a dream about our mother dying, and it just kept us up all night. We spent 48 hours straight in the studio writing songs,
It's true.
straight up
Very
about
true.
our dreams that we had.
I didn't sleep for a week afterwards.
No.
It was,
hard.
I mean,
All right. So how many shows do you guys do in a year?
366.
yeah, 366.
Two on Christmas.
But it doesn't.
No days off?
No.
No, that's all. Every day.
A show every day.
Yeah.
When do you
Sometimes
guys?
two.
Yeah, sometimes.
When do you guys
Maybe.
have time to record?
Basically, it's
Bus.
right after.
Yep.
Yeah, right after.
It's like you get off the stage, you get in a tour bus, you record.
No.
That's it.
Wake up, just absolutely dumbfounded on how you've done this.
59 minutes will be back after these few messages.
Hi guys, I'm introducing a new product. This is the Wonder Cup, and you can get it for $9.99.99 on new websites. Call 1-800, get yourself one. And it is an incredible product. It doesn't even fall over. Like, look at that. It doesn't fall over. Don't touch. Anyway, it is an incredible product. Get yourself one. Only limited time offers, and it's amazing, and you'll love it. Christmas gift for everyone. You little.
Now we will be interviewing Glenn with his boys Gwen, Jen, and Ben. Welcome, Glenn.
Hello.
So we're gonna be talking about the boys and their band that they started, and about you and your life.
Oh, wow.
So let's just start right off the bat. What did you think when the boys first told you that they were starting a band and that they had a manager?
Well, I was pretty stoked. Their mother, on the other hand, was not, but we don't talk about her reaction. We try to keep positive reinforcement to the boys. And they weren't doing very good in school anyway, so I'm glad that they had found a backup plan.
So speaking of their mother, why did she leave?
Boy! I'm sorry, will you restate the question?
When and why did their mother leave? If you know.
She's been gone their whole lives. She left them at a very young age, and she left me to run off with the man who owns Mullins Towing.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, you told us that she ran off with Santa.
I was trying to protect you guys, but it's time you know the truth. Our lives are getting out there. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, Glenn. I know. He'll be fine.
Okay. Do
Continue.
you just want to move on? All right. Well, the next question is actually about Gwen. How are you guys dealing with his addiction or the rumors of addiction?
Well, since it's out there, and since he clearly has them in his pocket right now, it's very hard on the family, and it affects a lot of how our family dynamics work, but we're trying to get him over it and through it.
So you do believe that there is a problem in
Yes.
this, and you are trying to work through it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that.
Now this concludes our segment on the boomers on 59 Minutes.